Welcome to Armed and Roasted, where firepower meets the perfect brew. Imagine a world without coffee. Mornings would lack the rich aroma of freshly ground beans, cafes would stand empty, and instead of an energetic start to the day, we'd be left in a sluggish haze. But coffee is far more than just a beverage. It's a phenomenon that connects cultures, fuels productivity, and has even shaped history. And what if I told you that coffee wasn't always a drink, but was once consumed as food, or that its discovery traces back to a legendary goat herder? Today, we're setting our weapons aside and focusing solely on coffee. So let's dive into 13 fascinating facts about coffee that you probably never knew. It may sound strange, but coffee starts as a fruit. The coffee plant produces berries that contain seeds, which we know as coffee beans. The fruit itself is edible, and in some countries it is dried and used to make a tea called cascara. So, next time you enjoy a latte, remember, you're technically drinking fruit. Centuries ago in Turkey, coffee mattered so much that failing to provide it could end a marriage. A law in Constantinople allowed women to divorce their husbands if they were not supplied with enough coffee. Though this law no longer exists, it highlights just how crucial coffee was in daily life. Brazil holds the title of the world's largest coffee producer, followed by Vietnam and Colombia. In 2011, Brazil alone produced nearly twice as much coffee as the next two countries combined, accounting for a third of the world's coffee supply. Coffee farming remains a major part of Brazil's economy, with both Arabica and Robusta varieties cultivated there. Drinking 100 cups of coffee might sound extreme, but that's actually the estimated lethal dose of caffeine. Even a few too many cups can lead to symptoms like jitteriness and restlessness, and consuming excessive caffeine through alternative methods, such as coffee enemas, can even result in serious health issues. The Americano coffee has an interesting origin. During World War II, American soldiers in Italy found espresso too strong and diluted it with water to make it more palatable. This tradition continues today, and the Americano remains a favorite among coffee lovers. New York City is known as the city that never sleeps, and perhaps that's because it consumes about 7 times more coffee than the rest of the world. With coffee shops on nearly every corner, it has become an essential part of daily life in the bustling metropolis. The first webcam was actually created to monitor a coffee pot at Cambridge University. Scientists set up a live streaming camera to avoid disappointment when going for a refill, and by the 90s, the coffee pot was even viewable online. Coffee is one of the most traded commodities on Earth, second only to oil. It plays a major role in the global economy, with 90% of coffee being grown in developing countries while most of it is consumed in the developed world. Water and coffee are the two most popular drinks in the world. Coffee has become deeply embedded in cultures worldwide, and despite past concerns over its health effects, modern research has confirmed that it can be enjoyed daily without worry. Believe it or not, coffee might one day replace fossil fuels. Scientists have discovered that coffee beans are flammable and could be used as a biofuel alternative. In 2011, British engineers even built a car that ran on coffee, setting a record for the fastest eco-fuel-powered vehicle. Originally, coffee was not a beverage, but a food. African tribes mixed coffee beans with fat to create energy-packed balls that they would chew for a caffeine boost. While that may not sound as appealing as a fresh espresso, it was an effective way to stay energized. Research suggests that moderate coffee drinkers are less likely to develop Alzheimer's or dementia. A 2009 study defined moderate consumption as 3 to 5 cups per day, and coffee has also been shown to enhance physical performance when consumed before exercise. Finally, the legendary discovery of coffee traces back to an Ethiopian shepherd named Kaldi. According to the story, he noticed that his goats became unusually energetic after eating coffee berries. Whether this legend is true or not, we owe a lot to the mysterious origins of coffee. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed these fascinating coffee facts. If you learned something new, don't forget to share it with your fellow coffee lovers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.